Okay, we're going to do this for the third time. And I think that you're trying to pretend that you have invincible ignorance, but I don't think you have invincible ignorance. Okay, I think that you really do understand what I'm talking about, but at the same time, because you don't want to accept that you're the problem, you want to blame it somewhere else. People, in Colombia, the government is deporting a lot of foreign male tourists. In fact, most of them, 99%, 99 of the time, are men because men are going down there getting themselves into trouble. And what do they do as an scapegoat? They say, well, it's your fault for making it legal. Why don't you make it illegal? And he says to me, he says to me, you still don't make your point. If you care about S workers in Colombia, why don't you make it illegal? We don't make it illegal for their protection. And we want to protect them from you. You are the problem. You are the cause. I'm not saying that it's moral. I'm saying that it's for their protection against people like you, for your PP boy behavior. Meaning that if you refuse to pay them, you will go to jail. If you hurt them, you will go to jail. If you try to change the price, you will go to jail. If you try to assault them, if you try to verbally insult them, you will go to jail. You cannot discriminate them. We care, and this is why Colombia created the law. Prostitution is also legal in Nevada. It is also legal in Nevada. Are you going to say that you don't care about them? You don't see the same things that happen in Colombia as happening over there. You don't see people going there by the thousands, promotions on the internet, people talking about it, people touching little kids, people deleting women and assaulting them and everything else. Okay? You have way more prostitution in the United States than you do in Colombia. Okay? But most of the states don't have it legalized. And guess what? People can abuse them. People can hurt them. People can belittle them. And when I say them, I'm not talking about women only. I talk about men also and transgenders also. Once again, for the reason why Colombia has made it legal, it is for their protection because we care. We see them as human beings. And then he has the gall to say that he treats them better, that the North Americans treat them better than the locals. No, they don't. I have heard many stories of adult services workers complaining about you guys, complaining. This is the reason why they don't like you. I'm not sure if you saw a video about a year ago that I made where people took to the streets and they were protesting against passport bros and foreigners. Okay, they were saying Medellin no es un burdel. Medellin is not a brothel. And guess who was also marching with them? Street workers, prostitutes that were marching with them. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. If you want, I can hunt for it and I'll put it on here for you to see. And I can guarantee you, like a typical person who is very irresponsible, you're gonna change the goalpost to something else. And they came up to a woman and say, "Hey, if you're a prostitute, why are you marching against these gringos? Why are you marching against the foreigners?" And she said, "It's not about the money. It's about the respect and it's about the abuse." Okay, so once again, for the third time, okay, because you're asking me, why don't you make it illegal? To prevent abuse of people, abuse of men. Most of the time, when a woman gets deleted, it's because of a man. And most of the time, in the situations when a passport bro is related to that, it is because of the passport bro is a violent person. You understand that? There are videos of passport bros assaulting Colombian women. There are videos of passport bros verbally fighting and assaulting not only Colombian women but Venezuelans. So there's no way around it. So once again, for the fourth time, when you're asking me if we care about them so much, why don't we make it illegal? Because we want to protect them from you. You are the problem. Okay, don't you understand? The man, Mr. PP boy, you, the passport bro, the passport boy, the whatever you want to call it. Okay, because you only think between your legs. That law was created not for your benefit; it is for their protection, to protect them against you. And I have seen it in Cartagena where the women have gone to the cops, and the cops say, "You better pay her, or you're going to go to jail." And the cops will squeeze the guy a little bit extra, saying that if you come back here again, we're going to place your face all over the internet because you are a married man and you should not be down here. Once again, you cannot claim higher morality because your country has way more prostitutes than Colombia does, and your country has way more prostitutes than entire populations of Colombian people. I have done the research. I have done the math. So don't come up to me with that. For the fifth and final time, I'm going to tell you, you're asking me why, if you care about S workers in Colombia, why don't you make it illegal to protect them against people like you? Because people like you are not right in the head. Because if you don't see them as human beings, if you're capable of telling me this online, what type of things will you be capable of doing to somebody who is in a vulnerable position? Why is it that it's legal in Nevada and legal in Colombia and legal in Amsterdam and Germany, but you don't see you guys going by the thousands? I'll tell you why. Number one, because it is because of the issue of how you have power or people in vulnerable positions. The American dollar is a lot stronger to the Colombian peso. You cannot handle and you cannot keep up and you cannot afford to pay a woman in the United States. Okay, so therefore you fly down to Colombia where you think it's easier and cheaper and everything else. But now that the people are fighting back, you're coming up with all the different excuses. Well, why don't you make it illegal? Because of you. Because we want to protect them against you. Because Colombia sees the adult services worker as a human being with dignity and with rights. Okay, so let me explain to you the law. It is legal over there, but it is illegal to not pay them. It is illegal to hurt them. It is illegal to assault them. And it's also very illegal to film them. And it's very illegal to promote because promotion of S work is very illegal. Okay. These laws were created to protect them. This is the seventh time I'm repeating that to you. Do you get it? Do you understand?